Hi everyone, welcome to Playful Neurodevelopment Center Series 1, and today's topic will be Every Child Learns Differently, Understanding Autism, ADHD and more. Well, we are privileged to welcome Dr. Himani Narula with us, a highly respected developmental pediatrician with over 22 years of a clinical experience. Through her work, she has guided countless families with clarity, compassion, and the right direction at the right time. Ma'am, we welcome you at the Playful Neurodevelopment Center. It's so good to see you. और आज हम आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखने वाले हैं, बहुत सारी बातें करने वाले हैं, और मुझे लगता है जो भी पेरेंट्स आज ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं, वो आपके माध्यम से आज बहुत सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन लेके जाने वाले हैं. Well, we have with us Miss Kavita Sheel, the founder of Playful Neurodevelopment Center. Her journey is very, very deeply personal. As a parent of a child on the autism spectrum, she transformed her own experiences into a meaningful mission to create a space that understands and supports children and their families. You are a mother who is trying to now create awareness to other mothers as well. कितना personal रहा ये सफर? क्या आया दिमाग में? Why I should start a Playful Neurodevelopment Center?
ये हमने ऐसे स्टार्ट करा था क्योंकि माय यंगेस्ट सन ही इज ऑटिस्टिक, तो उसमें मतलब हमने इतना थेरेपी सेंटर स्विच किया, मतलब जगह जगह हम गए तो हमने जो चेंजेस देखे, किसी थेरेपी सेंटर पे बच्चा काफी ज्यादा रिग्रेस हो जाता है कुछ टाइम में, कहीं थेरेपीज अच्छी नहीं मिल रही हैं, कि जो चीज हमने स्ट्रगल करा है वो आगे जो पेरेंट्स आ रहे हैं वो ना करें, और उस चीज के लिए हम क्या क्या उनको बेटर फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं.
That's a very good initiative, Kavita ma'am, you have taken, and I must say that I admire you the most. Dr. Himani, I want to ask you something, like we just start with something very pertinent. ये label से कितना impact पड़ता है बच्चों के mindset पे? Start this conversation with this question.
Yeah.
Why this labels? Why this mindset?
It shouldn't be about labels. We are not going to keep labeling. Label is for our understanding. So the diagnostic labels are more for medical understanding to be able to support or help the child in the right way. It is not about labeling the child as a individual.
It's better to enable them. So when it comes to support, what kind of exercises or activities work best for improving sensory processing?
Yeah, so for a child who is on autism or ADHD, they have a lot of sensory processing issues. They even have challenges with focus, attention. So any kind of physical activity, or when we say therapy that we are trying to do, should target areas that can enhance the blood circulation or the functionality of certain areas in the brain. So what are these areas? When we say we want our child to go for a physical exercise, or we are making the child do some climbing activity, or we are asking the child to do some animal bear walk, let's suppose, or frog jumps. But actually how the anatomy and the physiology goes, it helps our brain. And how it helps, there are certain areas in the brain. Like there is an area called cerebellum. Cerebellum works for the balance, for coordination, processing of the language. It helps at times. And then there is the prefrontal cortex. We all have our cortex. Cortex is the brain area which works with the executive functioning. So when we are seeing a child with ADHD or autism, a lot of our children have executive functioning delays. So when we make them do physical sports or activities, we are stimulating their prefrontal cortex, which helps them with executive functioning, better attention, better focus. By doing certain activities and exercises, we are actually targeting the areas in the brain. That is how all this therapy works for the child.
So what are the common mistakes parents do? Well, Kavita ma'am is a parent, and when you diagnosed him that he is a special child or maybe he's a different child, what came to your mind?
क्या एक्चुअली जब वो 3 साल का हुआ था तो वो क्या था, 3 साल से पहले मम्मा पापा बोलता था, बट सडन 1-1.5 महीना बोलता था, देन स्टॉप. तो सबको यही लगा कि नहीं, बड़े वाला बेटा 2.5 साल में बोला है तो छोटे वाला बेटा भी ऐसे ही बोल रहा है. बट जब वो 3 साल का हुआ तो हम उसको एक स्पीच डॉक्टर के पास लेके गए. तब उन्होंने हमें बताया कि आपने इसमें चेंजेस नोटिस नहीं करे. मैंने कहा नहीं. कह रहे ये आई कॉन्टेक्ट नहीं करता, ये अपना नाम रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं करता है, आप बुला रहे हो या आपकी कमांड फॉलो नहीं करता. तब फिर हमें लगा, जब हमने वो चीजें नोटिस करनी शुरू करी, देन फिर हम डॉक्टर से मिले. तब उन्होंने मेरे को बताया कि he is in autistic, mild autism.
And what could be the possible reason for that? Like why the parents are not able to diagnose? Like what are the steps they can take, diagnose their children are different, or how can they can help them?
Seeing that the child is not speaking at the right time. Speech delay is first presenting symptom. Most parents, they identify it. So simple, I always tell parents, track your child's milestones. It's not only about speech. You have to look into other domains also. There are 5 domains that we look into a child's development. there are physical development, then there is self-help skills, there is social, there is communication, there's cognitive development. So we need to look at all the developmental domains, and any domain is, if lacking behind, we must reach out for professional help to be able to find out the cause for that delay. That will help the parent to get the diagnosis much early on. And even if we feel that, okay, even sometimes doctors also, when a child comes at a very young age, we are not sure. We don't want to put a diagnostic label on just one 20-25 minutes observation of the child. So we can take multiple sittings with the child, we can observe the progress, but the intervention, the support or the teaching, skill building, that should start happening.
मैं ना एक चीज और है, मतलब मैंने एक चीज जो पर्सनली नोटिस करी थी कि जैसे हम असेसमेंट कराते थे अपने बच्चे का, तो वो जो असेसमेंट रहता था हार्डली 40 मिनट्स 45 मिनट्स, वो लोग जो हमें रैंकिंग देते थे या वो जो बच्चे का निकाल के हमें डिसीजन बताते थे कि इस बच्चे को ये प्रॉब्लम, बट मुझे पर्सनली हमेशा यही चीज लगी एज अ मदर कि हम जो अपने बच्चे को देख रहे हैं, आप वो 45 मिनट्स में कैसे मुझे बता सकते हो कि इस बच्चे को ये प्रॉब्लम है और वो प्रॉब्लम?
See, because they see a lot of children. Like if you ask me, if I'm seeing 10-15 children every day of different levels of severity, of different skill set, all the milestones are by heart for me. So evaluating clinically also in that 30 minutes, okay, these are the utmost and most important things that I need to look for in a child to be able to guide. So that's where the expertise of a professional comes into play. But yes, if you have doubts, if you are not sure, as a professional also, I also tell many a times to my parent, we may have to look into the child again, but let's start working with the child. Let's start building certain skill and see how the child is progressing, and then come again and again do a deep dive or good behavioral observation to be able to guide them properly. That somewhere also gives them the time, the confidence to soak in the challenges of the child. They are not in a state of shock कि ओ हम डॉक्टर के पास गए और डॉक्टर ने तो 5 मिनट में बोल दिया ऑटिज्म है. Even if the doctor knows, then also they should slowly deliver the diagnosis, because it can come as a huge shock for the parent at time.
मैम एक्सेप्टेंस ही नहीं आ पाती है.
एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं आ पाती. पर जब आप एक होप के साथ उनको बताते हो ना कि ओके कोई बात नहीं बोल रहा है, बट ही विल बी एबल टू लुक इनटू योर आईज, ही विल बी एबल टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू द नेम कॉल. Once we start working with the child, it builds a certain amount of hope, and then the parents also start working. So it's a collaborative effort.
So, well, ma'am, as you talked about diagnosis and the parent, like how the parents are helping their children, to get over something, or maybe if they are different, parents are the first therapist.
Yeah.
Early diagnosis कितना important है, और अगर delay होता है तो उससे क्या impact पड़ता है बच्चे के health में?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know these are the questions, the common questions which parents now have sent us to ask from you.
Yeah. So as the earlier, the better. Why? Because when a child is, let us suppose a child is 18 months old, and we are looking at the child development, and the child is delayed by, let's say, 6 months. Now, if intervened, we have only 6 months for the child to catch up. The same child, if now is becoming like 3 years old, but the developmental level is 2 years, then the gap is 1 year. So obviously the more time is taken in making a diagnosis or in starting to help the child, बच्चे को सही समय पर intervention start करना important है, because the earlier the start, the lesser time we are going to take, and we are going to get better long-term developmental outcomes for that child.
मैम आजकल पेरेंट्स की एक माइंडसेट है कि हमारा ही बच्चा क्यों, हमारे ही बच्चे के साथ ऐसा प्रॉब्लम क्यों, एंड वी हैव सीन दैट मल्टीपल मूवीज आल्सो केम इन जस्ट टू ब्रेक दैट स्टिग्मा एंड स्टीरियोटाइप. लाइक तारे जमीन पर मूवी आई, सितारे जमीन पर मूवी आई, हम मूवीज देखते हैं, हम इमोशनल हो जाते हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद हम भूल जाते हैं, हम अपना माइंडसेट, अपना पर्सपेक्टिव शिफ्ट नहीं कर पाते.
Yes.
सो इसके बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहोगे? हाउ वी कैन एड्रेस दीज इश्यूज?
सी, एक ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी होती है ना कि जो चीज जब तक खुद नहीं एक्सपीरियंस करते तब तक वो एक चैलेंज या प्रॉब्लम लगता नहीं है.
करेक्ट
है ना? जब आप खुद एक्सपीरियंस करते हो और एवरी डे इन एंड आउट, सो व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट एज अ कल्चर, एज अ सोसाइटी, हमें ज्यादा एम्पैथी बिल्ड करनी है, सो दैट वी आर एक्सेप्टिंग ऑफ न्यूरो डाइवर्सिटी. एवरीबडी, यू एंड मी आर डिफरेंट, you and me are different again, you two are different from each other, so everybody in this room is different from each other.
Yes.
And that is neurodiversity.